feel like we've kind of been looking out these past few times finding campsites. This spot is pretty awesome. It's like right on the edge of a canyon. Looks pretty cool. It was a little tough getting in here. There was definitely some water on the road because it's been raining a ton these past couple of days. And we're in like southwestern Nevada right now. This is BLM land. Where are we? Like somewhere like...
The Valley of Fire?
Oh, Valley of Fire. Yeah, we're pretty close to the Valley of Fire. So like an hour or so outside of Las Vegas. Pretty awesome spot. I think we're just gonna hang out here for a couple days. And it is like super windy though. Like I can't even really talk to the camera outside because like the microphone just will not pick up on any of the volume. So we're inside the van, just kind of hanging out, trying to take shelter from the wind, cooking up some dinner right now. We did check out the Hoover Dam earlier. That was pretty awesome. Shannon's first time there, mine as well. We had never seen that before.
I actually learned today while looking up facts about the Hoover Dam that the hard hat originated there. They used to dip their hats in tar, the workers, and then they realized that when they got hit with things, they wouldn't get skull damage. So the employers actually started producing them in mass and giving them out to all of their employees, and that is how the hard hat was started.
I'm like trying to hide behind the van here and take shelter from the wind just to kind of give you guys a better view of this place, but it is absolutely insane. Just so beautiful. Tons of like mountains and plateaus and crazy like geologic features. Over there, there's some rock that's like red and blue and green and all these crazy colors. There are a lot of people parked out here though. There's like tons and tons of RVs, Class C's, Class A's, a bunch of trailers, travel trailers and stuff like that, all parked across the way over there. I think there might be some sort of like off-roading event out here, or everyone's just trying to escape the coronavirus outbreak. Day 2 out here. I think it actually might be windier today than it was yesterday. I feel like being camped out here on this BLM land has suddenly gone from like just hanging out for a couple of days to actually maybe trying to hang out here for a little while to kind of stay away from this whole virus thing and everything. Shannon was supposed to fly back to San Francisco the day after tomorrow to get back to work and kind of get back to a regular schedule, but with this whole virus and everything, it's looking like she's not going to be going back into the office for a while. They're going to kind of be shutting down and everyone's going to be working from home, that kind of thing, just to kind of help prevent the spread of this whole thing. So I think we're going to end up hanging out here for quite some time. We don't really have enough supplies though, so we are going to have to go back into town probably first thing tomorrow morning, try to stock up as much as we can. As far as I can tell though, we're looking at the news, we do have full cell signal out here, so just trying to keep up with things, and it looks like most of the stores are selling out. There's really not too many like canned goods and dry goods and stuff like that. A lot of it is kind of disappearing off the shelves, so it should be a little bit of an adventure tomorrow, going back into Las Vegas, trying to stock up, and then I guess the plan will be to come back out here and just kind of wait it out and see what happens.
For dinner, we got some red pepper and tomato soup. We're making grilled cheeses with some mozzarella style shreds. And we already had our first course, which was asparagus with oil and salt and pepper. He thinks that this one grilled cheese is going to be enough food because he's trying to ration us for the coronavirus. I don't know if I'm going to survive.
This is a pretty amazing spot here. We're parked right on the edge of this giant cliff. Views as far as the eye can see. So many different colors and everything. It's pretty incredible. Shannon has been working from the van this morning. It's now Monday, so she's got to get back to regular working hours. So I'm just out here kind of doing a little bit of walking and exploring around. Guess this probably isn't the best place to camp if you have like any kind of fear of heights at all. Some of these drop-offs are not messing around. know, as cool as it is waking up to a spot like this, I think the biggest adventure of the day today is going to be when we head into town in a couple of hours to try to restock on food and supplies and everything like that. We're getting pretty low on food. We should be able to fill up our water bottles as long as we can find a tap, but in terms of food and dry goods and stuff, I think it's going to be a little bit of an adventure.
Try to go to Starbucks to get some work done, but I don't want us sitting next to each other, so the seating area is closed. Gotta find somewhere else to go.
So we made it back into town here. We're basically now on the outskirts of Las Vegas. I think we're in technically North Las Vegas. So we're gonna try to stock up here. I actually just dropped Shannon off at a Dunkin' Donuts. We tried going to the Starbucks. They're not letting people work inside the Starbucks. They're not letting anyone inside at all. They think they have the drive-thrus and stuff open, but they're just not letting people inside. So I dropped her off at the Dunkin'. She's gonna work there for a little bit. And I'm at the Home Depot here right now. Basically what I'm gonna try to do right now is kind of just try to maximize the storage space inside this van so that we can then stock up and have enough food stored for the next couple of weeks while we were out boondocking in the middle of the desert. What are you doing here?
I got kicked out of the Dunkin'. I was practicing safe social distancing. I was the only one in the Dunkin', just trying to charge my laptop, get some work done, and I was there for 20 minutes, and Nate had already left me there. And the worker comes up to me and says, "I'm sorry, but management just called and said we have to shut down our restaurant." So, walked out of the Dunkin', they locked the door behind me, and I went on my way.
Whew, definitely a little bit of an exercise in minimalism here, but I managed to free up some storage space underneath where the food normally goes, and then I actually kind of freed up an entire drawer underneath the bed, all for like canned foods and dry goods and stuff like that. And I also freed up some space behind the piano as well. I was able to kind of push it forward, and there's a gap where we can kind of stuff things in there, so we should be good to go. Now it's just a matter of seeing if the grocery stores actually still have food left. You ready to brave the Walmart?
No, honestly, I'm not. This parking lot is so full, and every time I look at a grocery store on Google, every time it says very busy. So, can't wait.
Well, that was fun.
That's horrible.
We still have to get a bunch of stuff, like rice and beans.
Rice, beans, peanut butter, all the stuff that's gonna keep us alive. We basically just got the fun stuff.
So where to?
Sprouts. We are gonna see if they have rice and beans and peanut butter, which they probably don't, but we're gonna check. Hope for the best.
Maybe some paper towels.
And wipes.
So we made it to our fourth grocery store here, and we did find some dried rice. It's not technically like bagged dried rice, though. It's just the Zatarans, but reminds me of New Orleans. Should be good to definitely make a couple meals there. And Shannon also found this lasagna here.
Supposed to just be pasta, but this is all we could find.
It was literally the last one on the shelf also, so We'll see what we can do. We got these crackers, last one. Like,
Corona version of Ritz.
guys, this, like, we're joking here, but this is like a serious issue. Like, there's really not too much food, not too many dry goods. It took us 4 different stores to find wipes to clean up. Planet Fitness is still open right now. We just called them, so we're gonna go there, get a shower, but this might be the last shower that we get for quite some time. It's not good.
Yay, wipes.
It's been a very long day here, guys. Definitely went a little bit longer than we thought. It's getting pretty dark, so we decided we're probably just gonna try to stay at this truck stop here for the night. It's pretty dark, like almost 9 o'clock at this point, and we decided instead of trying to drive on that pretty rough dirt road to get back to our campsite, that we're just gonna maybe go up there tomorrow morning, I guess. And fortunately, we did get some pretty bad news on the way up here for Shannon.
Yeah, I just got laid off from my job directly due to coronavirus. We are a small construction company in San Francisco, and we cannot run our job sites until April 7th or, you know, whenever this thing stops. And since we're a new company, we can't keep running.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna kind of be on the road indefinitely at this point, you know. Shannon was supposed to fly back to San Francisco tomorrow. I think I might have mentioned this earlier in the video. She's not going to be doing that now, and we're just going to kind of be on the road out here. We're stocked up mostly, you know. We'll make a couple trips. So there's a grocery store really close to where we're camped, and actually we're going to have to head back into Vegas at some point to pick up some mail that I have being forwarded to Las Vegas. So we're going to head back into town in a couple days, but until then we're just going to kind of be hunkering down and
hanging out. Fun employment.
I guess that's how it's gonna be. We'll see. It's kind of a bummer, but this whole thing, this whole coronavirus thing, it's becoming more and more real by the moment for us. I think today we really realized that. And
I didn't think that I would be without a job like 2 hours ago.
No, I mean we thought maybe a couple weeks, you know, things would be slowed down and then be back to normal. But to think that it's just shutting down companies, that all businesses are closing, you can't go inside, you know, like Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts today and everything like that, and all the restaurants have no food, and it's tough to get water. I mean, I don't know. We'll see how it plays out, guys, but that'll all be part of the next video. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to y'all in that one.